What
I just
happened?
noticed my book. I have all the researches up. I've got everything in the book.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, yeah. So let's Oh, I'll get a fly. Sorry, we're on fly again. We
I
can't
I
cheat.
I just sort of noticed it before, so while you were doing your intro, I slash flight back.
I'm probably going to edit out a lot of this travelling time. Oh, who was that? Was that you? No, it couldn't have been. Did you hit me?
Haven't we got this claimed?
Welcome everybody back to our second episode of Slime Fun in a survival room. We missed a week because Josh wagged it for the week and we didn't want to have his viewers missing out on anything. So yeah, good on you, Josh. Over those 2 weeks, I've done a little bit of work on our base. I haven't done anything as far as Slime Fun goes, and we're going to get into the Slime Fun this episode because I have enough experience, as you can see on the video there, to start researching some of the stuff out of the book and get some stuff built. But a quick fly around so you can have a look and see what we've done to the base. Up there will be the Iron Golem farm, and we need Iron Golems for Slime Fun because they drop a certain item when you kill them by hand, and you need it for the Slime Fun to progress your Slime Fun game. Some of the things I've done on the server, I have added MCMMO back on again. The developers came up and fixed the lag bug that we're having with MCMMO. That was lagging every time you leveled up on your MCMMO. It used to lag out for like a minute. I stopped doing that anymore, and it's really smooth and clean. I've also added this one, Josh. Check this out.
Oh.
Woohoo! Called Tree Assist.
It replants them as well.
And it replants,
nice.
yeah, replants everything for you. A lot of people reckon that's a little bit OP, but in real life, you don't climb a tree and chop it down from the top. You chop it at the bottom and the whole thing falls down. So I reckon this is actually a little bit more realistic than climbing a tree, chopping it down block at a time. But hey, that's just me. Kits. Each rank now has its own kit. And you might see Josh and I wearing enchanted armor. This is the Tribune kit. Now, the Tribune's the highest rank. Being the owner, I bought the Tribune rank. It only costs like $25 in the online shop, and I think prices go down from there. Down here, this is where we're going to start our Slime Fun. So the first thing we need to do is we need to type in /SF guide. And you see you get a book here. This book is the main thing for Slime Fun. Everything that you need to know is in the book. So we just right click on the book when we open it. When you open the book, you end up with on the front, you see all these pictures. You like a sword, you've got weapons, you've got items. So, and there's a few there that have been locked out because you need to do some previous research. So I'm going to go to the Sword of Beheading. If you look at the cross there, it says click to unlock. If you go to one that's a higher level one here, you can't actually open the high ones until you've unlocked the one below. And to unlock it, you click on it. Now, when you mouse over it, you see below in there, you've got a cost of 6th level. Now, I think this is where you got stuck before, Josh. This 6th level is actually your XP. Now, if you have a look at below on my screen, I've got 58 XP levels here.
I've got 9.
So when well, you'd be able to do Grandma's walking stick and Grandpa's walking stick. So I'll click on Sword of Beheading, and what'll happen is it'll start doing some research for me. There we go. And now we have our Sword of Beheading. And you also notice now that my levels have gone down from 58 to 52. Now, I'm not going to waste my resource, my levels on the weapons. I'm going to click on the basic machines one. Right now, the basic machines is one that you need to research, and you also need to research resources. Okay, so you need to click on all the resources to research those. So first off is basic machines. We have our enhanced crafting table. Now, if we click on the enhanced craft, do you see that, Josh, in yours?
Yes. So
that's the basic one. You don't need any research. That's the start. So to make that, we need a crafting table on top of a dispenser. Pretty sure we have what we need to make a dispenser. You want to go make a dispenser, Josh? So if you also look at this red block here, this multi-block, it's like a red brick block. That tells you that it's a multi-block, and you build this in the world. All right, so you put a dispenser on underneath, or a crafting table on top of a dispenser to make this particular item. Gives you an enhanced crafting table. So we're done yet, Josh? You made it yet? What's going on?
Sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. Yeah. So I'm making a dispenser, right?
You make the dispenser, I'll make the crafting table. You got cobblestone up there?
Cobblestone is downstairs, right?
I've got cobblestone here for you, yep.
There we go, dispenser.
Okay, so come up here.
Yep.
So I've left this wall unfinished because if we need to expand, we'll go that way.
Okay? No worries.
So let's put the first one sort of, I don't know, over here somewhere. So sort of there. So you put the dispenser down and the crafting table on top, and that is now our enhanced crafting table. Now, if you click on it, you come up with an error. So it says, sorry in the chat, could not recognize this pattern. If you click on the bottom one, this is where you put your pattern of all your items in the dispenser. Once you've made it in there, you then come up and click the type at the top, and it gives you the item that you make. Now, all of the patterns that you can make are in your Slime Fun guide. So we have to do some research. All right, good day. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a heap of research here. So I'm going to research the grindstone. So grindstone, I'm going to research the armor forge. You're going to run out of levels soon, but I've got heaps.
Yeah, got 2 left.
You need to spend this week, mate, going to the slime paddock, getting some XP. You get hit too. Have you noticed when you do your research, it hits you, it takes half a heart off you, or a bit of health off you?
Yeah.
So when you look at it, when you open up, you see all the cost levels there. Go for the lower level costs first, and you find that you get a heap more done in time. And I'm running out of levels myself here.
That hit me slightly. I didn't even
Did it?
upgrade, yeah. I'm going to stand back.
This is 12. This might be my last one. So you notice when I did the research, it actually opened up a heap of other ingots as well. So I did the bronze ingot, I think, or the beryllium ingot, and I got brass and aluminium and all the bits and pieces below it. So you can do a high level research. So I think I'm at 5 XP level now. Don't think I can do any more research there. What we can do now is we can build some more of these machines while we're here. So let's go back in the guide. We can build grindstone. And now if you notice that in the book here, this will be the same for all of the other machines. So with Josh's viewers, you might not be able to see it. You'll have to come across to my channel and become a subscriber to my channel. And when you do that, just hit the subscribe button. When you do that, also like the video and put the notifications down. Just a bit of a sell
Nice little plug in there.
Another defensor, and you put an oak fence on top of it. So again, notice the multi-block. When it says multi-block, it says you build this in the world. Josh, we need another dispenser and an oak fence.
Yep. Getting on it right now.
Now, do we have some cobble? I've got some cobble. Now, if we go open up the slime block, let's see what we can do here. Yes, we can. Now, if you look at the top row here, you've got blaze rod, bone, gravel, nether, iron. That's what you can put inside the ore crusher. And what comes out of those is all the stuff that's beneath them. When you put a blaze rod through a normal system, you only get 2 blaze powder out of it. If you throw it through the ore crusher, you get double that. So I'm going to put some cobblestone through it just because we can. Okay, so what we do is we pop it in and then we right-click the post. And when you look at the inside, you're getting gravel. So we're sitting here and right-clicking it, holding our right button down, and it'll come up with an error once it runs out of cobblestone.
No, it's changing it into flint.
Oh, it's changing it to flint.
Yep.
So that's right. So when you look at the book, that's what you've got to be careful of. You've got cobblestone into gravel, and then it changes the gravel into flint. There's a way of guaranteeing you getting flint every time. Did you make any more, did you, Josh?
More
machines. Did you
No.
research any more machines? That's it.
Research anymore. Researched after that the armor forge, and that's it.
Okay, you went to the armor forge. Cool.
Yep.
All right, so that's the next one. So the armor forge is the same. We need another dispenser, and we need another anvil. So I'll go make the anvil. You go make the dispenser again.
Yep. We don't have any more bows up here, so I'm gonna make another one.
Now, when we go into the book again, we go back to the book. The other thing you can see in the book off to the right-hand side, it actually gives you a link to the wiki. I haven't seen that work very well at all. I don't know whether you got it to work, Josh, but I can never get to the website when I clicked on those links.
No, I never actually
That'd
went
be
to click on it. I've always just went to your tutorials.
So now the armor forge, I'm not quite sure what it makes. It doesn't tell you what it makes. Let's get back to that. So guys, if you know about what this armor forge does, being a op, I don't get to use this a whole lot. I go straight to the end game and learn all that sort of stuff. But I would have thought that you put the pattern inside the dispenser, right-click the armor, just like you do on the enhanced crafting table there, and it gives you some special armor. So I might just check up on the wiki during this next week, and I'll come back to you. I'll even make a note of it right here. I'll come back to you and let you know exactly what those patterns are, where we can find the pattern.
From memory, I made the slime armor in there.
Oh, okay. We've got a little bit of slime here. Let's go and check it.
But the thing is, though, you don't just make it like a normal
Don't you?
pattern. You have to use iron as well and stuff like that. It gets weird.
All right, so that's that. I'm not going to go any further because Josh needs to go and do a bit of grinding and get some XP for his viewers. I'm not going to go through and show my viewers any more than that because we've got a ton of other stuff to get through, and I want to show a lot of it to you already. So that's the start of SlimeFun. So the first thing doing SlimeFun, get your XP up. Go and make a slime paddock. Go and kill mobs, kill everything, grab XP, steal it off your other players. Don't do that. You'll get into trouble. Grind, get a heap of XP up, and go and buy some rank from me and get the armor we have and have a bit of fun with it. Another little sellout plug.
Nice little plug-in, yeah.
And yeah, so grind away and get your XP and then do the research. The first thing is research the basic machines and then the resources. They're the two main ones. Get all those out of the way and things will be a lot easier first. How do we make Grandpa's walking stick? Okay, so we need to go to the enhanced craft. Now notice the enhanced crafting table. This one tells you what machine you need to make it in. The centerpiece is the recipe. and the other side is what comes out of it. So we need 3/8 wood and some leather. All we do now is, looking at the guide again, 3/8 wood, 2 leather either side. So we go into our enhanced crafting table, put our 3/8 leather, we come out of there and we right click the machine and it gives us Grandpa's walking stick. Right, and this is really cool. With this, you can walk around.
Oh god.
And it gives you a good knockback. Oh,
Wait.
Ah, we're in a protected base. Our base is protected from PvP.
Oh, that's.
You're lucky.
Hold on. We'll
We're gonna hit a
random TP and teleport to me.
TP.
Now, this isn't cheating because I've requested him TP to me.
Oh, I must have turned PV off. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
So good knockback. Did you take much health off you?
No.
Should have done.
It's just to get people away, yeah.
Really good stick to get people away. Handy tool to have. Don't worry about Grandma's walking stick. Grandpa's walking stick's a whole lot stronger to get.
Yep.
Use that one. What I've done on this base is I've actually set it up so that we don't PvP in your own base. If you want us to turn PvP on, guys, just put a comment in the sections below. If I get enough comments to say yes, turn it on, then yeah, hey, we'll turn it on, and I'll hit Josh off all the time. I've got no problem with that. So coming up here, this is the little tunnel to get up into the Iron Golem farm, and basically this is it. So down below there's staircases to each of the areas, so you can jump over. But once there's water in here, kind of a dangerous spot to be. This area here will be a rail system for the villagers to move around in. Right, and basically over there, the height of this is really. I usually build, if I build it at sea level, I'll usually come up to about level 90, 95. I've gone to this level, I've gone to about 111 because we're a little bit higher than sea level. So the iron golems will drop down there. Now they can drop a fair height without copying too much damage, Josh. So down there's fine.
Yep.
So I've come up basically around about 95 levels. Then I've gone from this block here in every direction, 72 blocks. So at that, each of those directions is 72 blocks. So you count from there all the way out 72. And then you put a 2-high wall all the way around it. And that gives you just exactly the right amount of water drop so that the water ends right at that block. And we'll show you how to do it on as we go through the series, we'll show you how to do that. But what I want to show you on this one is the basic layout of the platform. And I forgot to get some stone. So did you get some stone?
I've got some cobblestone.
No. Stone bricks, mate. Have a look what we're making it out of.
It's all good.
We'll go get some bricks.
Stone.
You're gonna affect my OCD, mate.
Yep.
Oh, that's the other thing is with the rank kits, with the citizen rank, you can re-get the kit every 3 days. With the cohort rank, it's every 6 days, and it goes every 3 days up from there. So I think with the Tribune rank, it's every 15 days you can get the Tribune rank. Now the reason I did that, if you've got the Tribune rank, you have access to every other kit below it. So every 3 days as a Tribune, you can get the citizenship kit. Every 6 days, you can get the cohort kit. So you can end up, even though you got to wait 15 days to get your Tribune kit, you can still get something like 5 or 7 or 8 other kits in that meantime. So I thought, well, probably better just to bump it up the distance between each of them to get it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now that I've blasted on about that so much, I'm probably going to edit out a lot of this travelling time. Oh, who was that? Was that you? No, it couldn't have been. Did you hit me?
Haven't we got this claimed? I was expecting to put the arrow in front of you, and I hit you. I'm like, oh, that's alright. We've got the claim on, but I didn't hit you.
I thought it was a skeleton coming at me.
I just shot you from the roof. That was a nice shot. Oh man.
So this is 72 blocks. That last packed ice square is block number 72. So all we do here is we'll go up. So that's 2. We need to go up another one, and this is the height that we need to make the platform on. So this platform is 20 by 20. Where you're standing is block 1. If you go back towards the center again, 10 blocks.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you'll need to make here. You need to make some. Let me just give you some stuff here. 10 blocks that way.
Including this one.
Yep. Including that one there.
Okay.
That block is number 1. I'll go this way. 10. So that's the corner. So now once I'm in a corner here, I go 20 around in a circle. So if you want to start filling it in,
yep.
Josh, I'll go around. I'll do the border. So 2, 3, 4, and I'll speed this up, guys.
Yeah, this will be a bit of a time lapse.
No, I don't. I got minor, hunter.
Oh god, thank God. This armor is good. No. Oh, payback. It's a bit of
Did that take any life out of you? How much did that take off you?
Oh, it's like 1 heart. This armor's great.
Underwater.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Do you know you can use a shift key to stop yourself from falling off the edge?
yeah. I'm a bit high there, aren't I? How are we going?
Yeah, only too high. Only go too high.
Alright.
And what we do is in each of the corners we put 4 down like that.
Okay.
They'll get knocked out. They'll get knocked out later because that's for the water to set the water up properly.
Yep.
Now the next thing we do is on the edge, each of the edges here, we need to make our platform or the start of our platform. So you line yourself up roughly with the square hole, and we've got to go 6 wide and then 5 out. 5. Now these will expand out a little bit later as we go around, but this is the basics of it. Now you can this will get you a basic iron golem farm without any of the bells and whistles. Right? So we do that on each of the 4 sides. I should mention that this isn't my build. This is a fairly common iron golem farm build. There's different variations of it around the place. This whole pattern though, while it's not actually my own design as far as a crisscross goes, I put my additions and my flair onto this, and that's what you can do with most of your builds is you copy someone else's farm build and you just adapt it to do what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
But this has been working. This iron golem farm has worked in different variations since about 1.5 in Minecraft. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to build up the corners in front of each of those square platforms, another 2 high, like that, and then we can go 2 high. Actually, no, let's not go too high around those platforms. We'll do that a little bit later. So that's the wall for the first series of doors on the first level. All right, so the doors go in here. You can see that.
Do we need to build that for the rest of them?
Yep, each of the 4 sides like that. That's about as much as the stonework that we're going to do on each side. Above that goes glass, and then above that we put slabs, right, to the bottom half of the height so we don't get any mobs spawning on top of the roof. And what we basically have is our rail system going into here, heading into there to fill up with our villages. And when that's full, we just have a switch to switch the rail to another area, to each of the pods. And once that's done, along the back, which is this side, we'll have a rail going up into our farmers area up the top. And we'll show you that on the next episode. What do you reckon?
Yep.
We'll do that next episode. I started the blaze farm.
Yep.
Oh, where did I put it? Oh, I put it in here. Have a look. Check this out. You don't get this very often. I set the portal. Now you don't need to set a portal up in this server if you don't want. There is a portal in the spawn castle that you can go to and head in there. But you find if everyone starts using that, you'll find there'll be no resources around there, and the place will be a mess. So if you head out a fair way on the map, and you want to go into the nether from here, you can build your own portal. I haven't stopped you doing that. So here's our portal down here, Josh. Ooh. Just head in here, and have a look at where we landed.
Put us right on top of one, didn't you?
Smack dab on top of a fortress, mate.
Oh.
How's that?
Directly.
That's just awesome.
Was that intentional, or did you just randomly do that?
No, it was just a random spot. I thought,
nice.
Yeah. That's about the second time that's ever happened to me. Now, you should go to TP to me, Josh.
Oh my God, I see Blaze /TP.
Okay, so this is my my Blaze farm design. Again, it's not one that I've created. It's an old one, but I'll put my development onto it and my flair onto it. One of the best ways I've found of shutting down a Blaze spawner, and I got this from Daedalus822. He's another Australian YouTuber. Basically, there's the spawner there.
Yeah.
As you can see, he put glowstone 4 out in each direction and made a big square of glowstone all the way around. And the key factor were the corners. You notice the 2 corners there? You got one on the outside, one on the inside.
Yep.
They're the 2 key points that the blaze spawn. If you knock one of those out on any of those sides, you'll get a blaze spawning here.
Ah.
So that's the pattern, and I've done this a dozen different times, on as many different servers, and this pattern never fails. I've never had this pattern fail on me yet. And there's been YouTube videos out there that say, oh, you know, 9 high, but 9 by 9 by 9 and fill it full of whatever. No, don't need to. You just go and make some, get some glowstone and do this. It works every time.
All right.
So it's a pretty neat setup. So basically what's going to happen here is the spawner's there. It's about 3 below the roof. The roof up there's a gap of 3 spaces there. You see the nether brick there.
Yep.
And the glowstone onto the spawner. Directly beneath the glowstone here, I'm going to put a big glass wall basically. So there'll be glass all the way to the roof.
Cool.
So you'll have a clear view of the spawner and what it's doing.
Yeah.
Now down below here, we can drop down. Yeah, we can drop down each. Down below here is where all of the pistons and repeaters are going to go. So the pistons will go in here. It'll be a sticky piston. It'll sit in there. In front of that, there'll be a nether brick stairs. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use.
Yep.
Because the reason I use the stairs is that the blaze won't suffocate and hold it open in the blocks.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So you put a pressure plate here where I'm standing, onto a repeater, sitting on top of a piston there, which will power the piston and push the block forward and push the blaze into the next hole down. And it works like a bit of a funnel.
Yeah.
It's just repeated all the way around. And I'll show you that once we get our pistons and stuff. Maybe we may go back and do that yet. I don't know. And again, same again, but a little bit smaller. Down to the next one, into a 3x3, and it pushes you down, pushes them all down into the killing area. Down below there.
Nice.
I just upped my acrobatic skill.
Yeah, same. Level 3.
And back here, yeah, I'm at level 32. Back here will be the timer, and we'll show you that on one of the next episodes that we do this. So this is the basic layout. So going back up again, you can get back up using the stairs here. So just to crunch the numbers for you. All right, you find a spawner, 4 out, and you go all the way around, which is I think 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 9. 1, 2, 3. So it's a 9 by 9 area out from the spawner. You place the blocks in the corners like I've shown there. They can see it there. And then I've gone out 3 wider and blocked in the whole area. That way you're not going to get attacked by anything outside in that nasty nether place out there.
Yep.
And then I just start heading down into here. So your first drop is 1 block in, and as you go down, it's space of 2, and then down again, right on your floor there. Another two block space, down again. And I'll show you the pattern that we use. I'll just go to the home base now. Do you understand all that, Josh? You got any questions on that one?
No, this is, getting this.
Pretty straightforward. So I'm going to go to the home base, and we'll make up a piston. I'll show you the pattern that goes inside of these blocks. So I'll just go back to the home base.
We just set a home here.
Yep. I'll see you back.
I'll go back up here, actually, not inside the actual spawner.
I do have, just for the viewers here, I do have a DIN map for this server. I'll put a... Do you think we should show it to him, Josh? Do you think let him have a look at it?
Sure.
Yeah, I think we'll have a look at it. I'll give you. I'll put a link to the IP address of the DIN map below, so you can actually have a look at what's going on. It's not all rendered yet. It takes a bit of time, but it's all there. So let's just making slime pistons, and there. I just need what I need now is stone. Alright, I've got to go and dig up some stone. Give me a sec.
Yep.
In here, I'll take a level of this out. I'm just going to make some repeaters so I can show the pattern.
I think I found another one of your friends up here. I'll try and trap them for you.
Oh, the villager?
Yep.
Okay. Try and trap them in the ones that don't have the hole in them.
Oh, I don't know how to control these guys, so I'm just gonna...
Okay. They got to chase. You let them chase you.
Yeah.
it's a bit fiddly. Now that repeaters and oh dang it! I use my that one.
There you go, he's in.
Sweet. So the potion and the apples are in the chest, right next to it.
Oh, cool.
So the basic layout for the Blaze Farm is this. So we got, when you look at it, you got the wall here. You got another one here, and basically like that. So they come down. They're falling off here. They drop into here. So the glass wall is basically where that is there. They drop onto this point here. And what you have is piston there. Okay, it's got a warning there. Pistons won't move outside of land claims. That's fine. Our land claim is over there, Josh. That's why.
Oh,
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we must do a means of showing you how to claim your land too. We do have grief prevention on this server.
Yep.
You can claim your land, even though it's not a griefing server. You do get idiots. You do get idiots coming on.
Do you want to claim this just real quick, just to
show away,
so we can test the piston.
Stairs there.
I don't need to trust you, do I? Because you're already the owner.
Now, see, Jay's actually claimed this land. I can't actually touch it anymore.
Oh, really?
No, so you need to just go /trust my name.
Yep.
So you need to stand in the claim to do it. So the command is, and I'll just type it in, trust, and it's Jay. So that's the command there that you use to trust it, and that gives them access to everything in your claim. There are other ways of doing it, and we'll do a tutorial on that. We might do that next week, Josh, and actually show them how to do a land claim.
Yep.
So now I can break it. All right, so he's trusted me, and I've now got access. We both have access to the claim over our house over there. So I've made that. So what we're going to do now is put the piston there. We put the set of stairs right there like that. We then throw the repeater facing the block and the pressure plate on top of the block like that. And that's basically how it works. And they come down, they land on the pressure plate, and the piston comes out and pushes them in, as you can see.
I'm just going to quickly, don't hate me viewers, /fly up here. Just
So off you go. So just walk forward, so the blades will fall down there and get pushed down. And the next one is repeated, and it does it 3 times till they all get put into one hole. And that is how we're going to build the mechanics for our Blaze Farm.
Cool.
As you can see, it gets a little bit expensive. Mate, we're at about an hour.
Yeah.
Do we want to kill it there?
Probably, because I think we're just cutting it all down. We're still just sort of slimming it now.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we're going to end it there. Next episode, we'll actually do the build on the Blaze Farm. We'll do a bit more on our iron golem spawn up there. Josh and I will grind away like mad and get ourselves some XP so we can go and do some more research and start building some more stuff for you. I wonder what you were doing there.
I hit that skeleton all the way over there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Fell behind me, yeah. Anyway, so guys, if you're going to like the series, please hit the like button and subscribe to mine and to Josh's channel. Josh is going to put his perspective on his channel. I'll put a link to his description, as he will put a link to mine on his.
Yep.
That was a bit confusing.
Yeah.
And that's it. We'll hit the notifications bell as well, and I'll see you on the next tutorial. See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.